List physical variable. First, principle of infrared thermography. Infrared thermography is defined as an equipment which detects infrared radiation emitted from an object, converts it to temperature, and displays the image of the temperature distribution. This equipment comprises the IR camera and the thermography processing unit. Otherwise, infrared radiation is a part of the electromagnetic spectrum and it is radiated from the surface of the target object. Second, FLIR infrared camera unit. The infrared camera used in the evaluation setup is a FLIR AC4000 camera system. This is high-speed, high-resolution, and high-sensitivity science-grade camera. Using the PC-Link Gigabit Ethernet, the camera system capture and transfer 125 FPS with 320 multiplied 256 pixel imagery. As a result, the IR camera system can measure the temperature through the unit being tested. Third, data acquisition system and auxiliary units. The IR image are captured and analyzed using an integrated data acquisition unit of the optical system. Support by PC-based FLIR Researcher IR Max software version 4.20.2.74 for data acquisition, analysis, and image capturing. The accurate input data SRE record in real time for subsequent analysis using this software package. The other auxiliary unit is a digital thermometer which is used with a thermocouple probe to measure the atmospheric temperature of the surrounding area. The digital thermometer used in the present work is HH23A from Omega Industries. IR image capture. After ICS are excited, the terminal image sequence of the PCB is captured using the IR camera. These samples are captured at different thermal loading conditions with temperature in the range of 34 to 42 derajat Celsius. The temperature measured for IC1 80 mega T32XP and IC2 80 mega XU2 are 34.0x to 42.40 derajat Celsius and 34.76 to 40.919 derajat Celsius respectively.
The sensor used in this system is a thermal imager. It works to detect radiation, heat coming from an object, converting it to temperature and displaying an image of the temperature distribution. Images of the detected temperature distribution are called thermograms, and they make it possible to see heat-producing objects invisible to the naked eyes. It's widely used in predictive maintenance and condition monitoring. Next is an infrared thermometer. It works to focus radiation onto an infrared detector that converts the energy absorbed into an electrical signal. The temperature inferred from the electrical signal is corrected for the emissivity of the source. For example, fiber optic sensor, a low placement of the instrument controls away from the heat of the object being studied. This technology incorporates the use of the pulse laser that emits energy within the same narrow bandwidth that the instrument measures the target thermal radiation. A printed circuit board PCB is the transducer employed in this system for the purpose of a transistor. Copper conductors are used in PCBs and electronic construction to connect various parts electrically. PCBs are crucial because they offer steady support to hold components in place, electrical connection between components, and a small packaging that may be included into an end product. The FLIR infrared camera is a second component of this system. The technology used to create an infrared image of a scene without needing to scan the environment with a moving sensor, as was previously necessary, is known as FLIR, which stands for Forward-Looking Infrared. It is also the name of FLIR Systems, the biggest producer of thermal imaging cameras.
I want to describe the block diagram. First, scanning radiation detector detect the lighting coming from the object, then through the processor, and then that thing the display, the unit is display, and then he go to control unit and then go to display again. Okay. Next, I want to describe the bill of material. Next, I want to present a bill of materials. First, a real PCB under the test, a microcontroller board based on the 80MEGA32XP. It has a 40 digital input or output pins, of which 6 can be used as a PWM output, 6 analog input at a 6 MHz ceramic resonator, a USB connection, a power jack, and a IC/SCP header, and a reset button. It contains everything needed to support the microcontroller. Simply connect it to a computer with a USB cable or power it an AC to DC adapter or the battery to get started. Next, 80MEGA32XP IC, a higher performer yet a low power consumption 8-bit AVR microcontroller that able to achieve the most single clock cycle execution or 131 powerful instruction. Thanks to the advanced RISC architecture, it can commonly be found a processor in Arduino board such as Arduino UNO and Arduino UNO. Next, 80MEGA 8U2 IC, a low power CMOS 8-bit microcontroller based on the AVR change RISC architecture by executing a powerful instruction in a single clock cycle. The 80MEGA 8UT achieve a top part approaching 1 per megahertz, allowing the system designer to optimize the power consumption versus processing speed. Infrared thermometer sensor with 100 to 40 range, while the infrared spectrum to 1000. Infrared temperature sensor do not measure above 400. This sensor work by the focusing the infrared energy emitted by the object into one or more photodetector. Infrared camera unit. The infrared camera use the evolution setup of the SC400 camera system. This is higher speed, higher resolution, and higher sensitivity science-grade camera using the PC link. The camera system capture the transfer 1 to 5 fps with a 320 plus 256 pixel imagery. As a result, the IR camera system can measure the temperature through the unit being tested.
Plumber. Plumber use this instrument to discover and examine leaks in high-risk areas such as walls and pipes. This is because this gadget may be used for a considerable distance. As a result, it is great for detecting possible faults in equipment that is difficult to assess or may constitute a safety risk to personnel. For animal and pest management part, thermal image can identify probable termite activity and help discover pets or animals in the dark roof areas without having to walk on them. Furthermore, this technology acts in the conduct of non-invasive or non-intrusive animal service. Of course, this technology can assist save time and make things easier. For law enforcement, thermal imaging is being integrated into police and law enforcement surveillance technology. It is used to look for suspects, particularly at night, to investigate crime scenes and to conduct search and also rescue operations. It is superior than night vision equipment because it does not require ambient light and is unaffected by strong light, which is critical for tactical operation. Next, technical mechanician. Building mechanics and construction engineers that work with thermal insulation employ imaging to detect leak fast, which is critical for maintaining efficient temperature regulation in structures. They can analyze the construction of the building and identify flaws with a single glance. Heat loss from walls, HVAC equipment, doors, and windows is a frequent thermal performance issue that thermal imaging can quickly detect. Naturally, this makes it easier for them to do this while avoiding mishap or blunders. Firefighters employ imaging work to assist them see through as rapidly as possible, especially during rescue missions when they are looking for a victim in dangerous and hazy situation. They also use the turn camera to locate hotspots fast so they may intervene before they spread. As a result, they will be able to escape losing a soul or worse.